Bitcoin took a huge drop today. What are analysts saying, as well as what are my thoughts on this? That's what we're going to be talking about in this video. And with the article reference, as usual, I will have a link to this down in the description below. So just starting off here, taking a look at the price chart, we can see that Bitcoin had dropped in the day about 8.24%. Since then, we've seen some recovery. As of the time of me recording this video, over the last couple hours, we actually see that we have some green candles going on. So 2 green candle closures for the hourly. Right now, I'm at 2:23 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So we still got to see how this one's going to play out. But let's go ahead and go back to the full day view, because something else to take a look at here is not only was there a significant price drop, there was a substantial increase in volume. So in comparison to previous days, we see that this is eclipsing a lot of the more recent days, and then seeing where this is just falling in line of comparable volume, we have to go back to October 24th. So that was a green candle, but today we're seeing a red candle. To think that there's going to be sell pressure, this stuff is normal. We see the staircase going up and then the elevator drop down, right? So we actually had some nice sized green candles dating back on December 4th and December 5th. This frankly is not that surprising. I'm glad to see that there's already buying pressure that's coming back in on the daily here. We'll have to see how things continue to play out. Don't forget, there's a lot of speculation that we could be seeing a Bitcoin ETF getting approved really soon. And for years, crypto analysts, experts, content creators, pretty much everyone has been saying that the catalyst that could really make Bitcoin go to the next level, have a significant bull run, would be the approval of a Bitcoin ETF, specifically in the United States. Do you agree with that? Do you disagree with that? Tell us what you guys think down in the comments below. I am personally still really optimistic with this. After this buy pressure that started coming in here, I'm feeling more optimistic for the rest of the week. This huge amount of volume that happened today, I think there was probably just a lot of liquidations that happened. But let's go ahead and go take a look at this article now. And this is posted by Nancy over through Cointelegraph. Bitcoin price sell-off continues, but data highlights need for healthy correction. Bitcoin price opened the week with a sharp sell-off, but on-chain and technical data points to a much-needed cooling off period. Bitcoin price is down 5% over the last 24 hours to trade at $41,645 on December 11th. Despite the sharp price correction, technical indicators and on-chain data showed that Bitcoin still displays strength as bulls strive to push the price back above $44,000. So on-chain data shows Bitcoin price overextended. Bitcoin dropped as much as 7.2%, falling to $40,300 on Coinbase. So I mentioned different number, but it's different for different exchanges, guys. Triggering a conversation among analysts. Julio Moreno, head of research at on-chain analytics firm CryptoQuant, said that the price of the flagship cryptocurrency was, quote, overheating after the recent rally above the $40,000 psychological level. Some metrics are flagging Bitcoin prices overheating after the recent rally above 40K, red areas. Oops, didn't mean for that to happen. The bull bear market cycle indicator overheated bull phase for the first time since July. The minor profit loss sustainability block reward growing much faster. More data from on-chain data analysis from Look Into Bitcoin highlighted exhaustion among bulls. According to its December 2023 report, the Bitcoin price has reached its golden ratio multiplier near-term target, highlighted by the Crosby ratio, which shows Bitcoin's near-term price at, quote, overextended levels, resulting in the need to correct or at least slow down. The golden ratio multiplier is an indicator that explores Bitcoin's adoption curve and market cycles to understand how the price may behave in medium to long-term time frames. In other words, the Bitcoin price reached overbought conditions above $40,000 as buyer exhaustion set in. Note that the flagship cryptocurrency's relative strength index, or RSI, showed that the price has been massively overbought over the since December 5th. This is an early sign that buying pressure could eventually diminish as traders saw the rally running out of steam and potentially chose to book profits. Bitcoin price faces stiff resistance around 44,000. The ongoing correction in the Bitcoin market is due to the stiffness of the barrier around the $44,000 supply zone. Looking at Bitcoin Golden Ratio Multiplier Indicator, which explores Bitcoin's adoption curve and market cycles, shows that the 1.6 multiplier target has now been reached around the $44,000 area. Note that Bitcoin has been stuck here for the past week, unable to break above it convincingly. In other words, Bitcoin price is facing fierce rejection from this supplier congestion area, making it a tough hurdle to jump for the bulls. The stiffness of the barrier at 44,000 is accentuated by on-chain data from into the blocks in out of the money around price IO map model shown below. According to the IO map chart, this level lies between the 43,346 level and 44,627 price range, where approximately 585.77 Bitcoin were previously bought by roughly 1.43 million addresses. Any attempts to push the price above this level would be met by aggressive selling from this cohort of sellers who may wish to break even. So, can Bitcoin sustain the uptrend? The ongoing correction could, however, be a bear trap, as it may be considered a healthy correction in an otherwise extensive bullish trend established over the past few months. Moreover, data from crypto market intelligence firm Santiment showed that Bitcoin's exchange outflows were increasing. According to the chart below, the Bitcoin exchange flow balance now stands at minus 347. The negative reading shows Bitcoin outflows eclipsing inflows, suggesting that investors are more inclined to hold than sell, which is a bullish sign. This suggests that the latest dip towards 40,000 could be a short-term correction, giving traders an opportunity to buy more on the dip before continuing the upward trend. From a technical standpoint, Bitcoin price traded above all the major moving averages, which maintained their upward trajectory. Notably, these chart overlay indicators presented areas of strong support on the downside. The moving average convergence divergence indicator, MACD, was still moving above the neutral line in the positive region. The MACD line blue was still positioned above the signal line orange after crossing above it on October 16th, suggesting that the market conditions still favored the upside. Therefore, Bitcoin's price will likely continue to rise from the current levels, with the buyers targeting a break above $44,000. Note that a clear breakout above this level could see Bitcoin rise to tag the $50,000 psychological level going into the new year, when the United States Securities and Exchange Commission is expected to make a decision on spot Bitcoin exchange traded fund applications before it or in the spring of 2024, when the next Bitcoin halving even takes place. So things are getting really close to that decision, as I was talking about with the Bitcoin ETFs. And as we look at these different charts and the references here, it looks like overall this was a healthy correction, albeit a substantial one, right? So again, I'm looking at this through the Bitstamp one. Dropped about 8%, a little bit more than 8% on the day. But since then, let's actually look at it from more of a positive perspective. Since then, we've seen that bounce. It is up 2.62% from the low on the day. So overall, substantial amount of volume. It is down on the day, almost 6% still, which is a lot regardless. And this puts us back to levels we last saw on December 4th. But it could be worse. It could be that it sent us way back to a month ago, several months ago, something we saw a previous year ago, right? Let's see how things continue to play out. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Are you optimistic? Are you pessimistic about this? And why? Thank you so much to my Patreon supporters. Double shout out thank you to We Love, Victor Vegas, and OzMoonX for being higher level patrons. Thank you to my YouTube members for your support as well. God bless. We'll see you in the next episode.